Hello friends, how about we do another layout featuring Land of the Free from Simple Stories. This is part of the Print Shop Create program that they offer, and I prepare kits for you guys so that it makes it easy, and then I love to do the videos so that you guys can follow along. I know some of you prefer to follow along with a video, while others just want to print the directions and go. So whatever your choice, you know that I support it 100%. I do this, I'm building the layouts anyways for samples and probably to use in my own projects. But I think it's fun to do them together. So we in the last video, we did all of the cutting and we assembled layout 1. Now we are going to go to layout number 2. We've saved all of our scraps, right? Because hopefully I'm going to have some creative energy. And I'll make us another layout. I'll make us a bonus page, right? Okay, so for layout 2, and we pretty much followed the directions in layout 1, we're gonna grab this sky blue from our pieces that we pre-cut. All right, and we're gonna use these as the bases. All right, then we have this star paper. Love it, love the stars. All right, love the stars that we pre-cut. And I'm just kind of laying out our pieces because you know that's what I do. And I encourage you guys to do that too. Lay everything out before you get started. It makes it a whole lot easier. And if you don't like something, you can move it around, right? So we just kind of lay it out before we get going. All right. We also have our photo mats here. We're using one up here. We're going to be using this one down here with this card down here. All right, so we need some photo placeholders unless you already have your pictures. So we need, just scoot this out of the way a minute. So we have this one here. We have a 4x4 that's going up here. We have a 4x4 going over here. And another going down here. Knocking everything over. All right, and I need a couple of 4x6s. So we have a 4x6 here. We have a 4x6 here. We have a 4x6 here. And we have one here. All right. And again, I'm just laying out the pieces. I'm not going to glue anything down just yet. All right. So now we need, I'm going to gather our embellishments. Here we have Land of the Free is going to go in here. And what else out of here? Oh, look, here's a little, I think this is the soda bottle that should have been used on the other layout. It's a little bit more proportionately sized for what we needed, but I took it off the sticker sheet and it looks fine, so we're not going to worry about it. All right, so we have Land of the Free. We need out of here Star Spangled Memories. Star Spangled Memories. And we need this fun little journaling. This little clip up here. Got that up there. Then, let's see, I don't think there's anything else in here that we need. Probably some stars after, perhaps. All right. And let's see, from our sticker sheet, we need this bow. And what I did before is I just dipped the stickers in my baking soda to take that stickiness off for right now, just so I could lay the stickers on here where they're intended to go, because I want to make sure that that's where I want them. Okay. Let's see. Old Glory. Here's Old Glory. That was over here. And Let Freedom Ring is a sticker that we need. That's going to come in over here. Celebrating America is another one. They've got this up here. Then they have the fireworks stickers. Got those over here. There's a blue one also. Got that up there. And they've got this over here. We might move this. Then they have a USA rocket ship also that they've put over here. I kind of prefer to cluster some of my embellishments a little bit differently. I'm going to show you where they have them and then you can decide. Okay. Now, 1776, here's that sticker. We have that up here, 1776. Then they have a couple of stars. And then we have Land of the Free here in the center. And the flag. All right, and then we're going to add some stars. So here is the basic layout, just like this. All right, now You can move it around. If you're happy with the way this is on here, then you can just leave it and start gluing everything down. I added some gold glitter on the last page, so I might add some on this one. So I'm just cutting a couple strips of gold here. Okay. All right. Just going to move these things off over here for a minute. So that we can glue. Oh my gosh, I keep dropping everything today. It's a little bit of a situation I have. All right. I gotta get my knee up too. Okay. So let us start. You can always flip these over too. If you would prefer to have like this, the fireworks instead of the blue. I do like the stars. I love the star paper. I think it's so pretty. It's time to replace the tape runner. I do love that paper. I think it's super awesome. Uh-oh. Wrong tape runner refill. Hold on, I gotta run over to the store. Let's see. Stand by. The beauty of having a store right here. Right? The beauty of having my store right here. Oh. Alrighty. Pop this in. My favorite tape runner. This Mono Air, the dots, it's my favorite. All right, this goes right up here against the bottom of our page. And then we have the red strip. Now, if you would prefer, because you have dots and dots, you can always flip this over, which I might actually do that, because it's a little bit deeper red, and it'll give a little bit more contrast between the dots and the dots. So I'm gonna flip mine over. They leave the dot sided up, but I'm gonna flip it over for that contrast, and it gives it, it makes this red look a little bit darker, I think, just a little, you know, because the dots are a lighter shade, so it tends to lighten that up just a little. But this is your project, so you get to do what you want. I like to add glitter to my pages, you all know that. So I'm just gonna add a fun little glitter strip right here. Nothing fancy. This I know is going to get mounted on this oatmeal cardstock. And again, this is dots up also. So again, I'm glad I switched that paper. Okay. Now, I do really love this right here. I may go rogue on you guys. I may change things up just a little. I don't know. I haven't decided. This is my MO, right? You guys know this about me. You do know this about me. I don't know. I also like my titles at the top of the page. I don't know how you guys feel about that. But what I do want is I want this gold glitter to show. That I do want. Okay. So I think I'm just kind of doing a little rearranging. Does anyone else feel my dilemma here? Or am I just being too Bonnie? Oh, I don't know, friends. I don't know. Does anyone else play around like this? Or am I just, you know, a crazy, crazy girl? I think I'm taking this off for right now. Okay. Hold on. We're not done. This is where you have a kit and you have design freedom. So I'm showing you in here the way it was intended to be. All right, so I showed you where the pieces go. That's why I have you lay everything out in the beginning. Lay it all out. See if you like all of the pieces where they are. Because every single one of us has slightly different opinions and design taste. All right, and it's okay. That's what makes it unique and it makes it yours. And you have the ability to change things that aren't your favorite, okay? Because these are your pages and we want you to be happy, okay? So part of the reason I do the videos is because when you do that, you can sort of see how my mind works a little bit. And, all right, so now we have this. And then, so now we have this and this. Because I took away the one frame, all right? And so now, here's this. And this. And we have our flag. And again, I'm just going to continue to lay things out before I glue because I want to be sure that I'm happy with what I have, okay, with my result. All right. They tend to put, like if you notice in the layout, there's embellishments on every single mat, okay? I don't typically do that, okay? When I'm doing my embellishments and things like that, what I try to do is I try to create a visual, I shoot for a triangle, okay? Where it helps your eye just flow across the page. Not every single photo mat or photo needs to have an embellishment, okay? You can cluster some of your embellishments, right? Oh my gosh, these keep falling on the floor. Okay, have this over here with the flag. I like this that I can see more of this star paper. And I have my title. I'm actually thinking I might like this a little bit better. Because then I have my 4x6s here. And then my 4x4s on the ends. Okay. And then this, now they also add these red stripes to a couple of the photo mats, to this 4x4, and down here on this 4x6. So I'm just gonna take this off of here so you can get an idea. So then you've also got these coming in here also, okay? And again, I just don't know if we need that right now, to be honest. We have a lot going on here. And again, that's just me. That is just yours truly. I kind of like these. Up here. See, it's kind of late. There. Do we like that any better? I mean, you guys, again, if you like the layout the way it was, I want you to do it that way. Right? I want you to do it that way. I love this paper, and I like seeing a little bit more of this paper. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 photos I can put on here. This, I think I would use more of a journaling card, okay? But then I still have five photos, all right? And I think I like that. I think I like that. All right? I don't know if I love this right here. But I do love this little Star Spangled Memories. I do love that. And don't forget, you have a ton of other embellishments that you can use. Like, this is not, this is just a small, small amount of what is available. We have a lot, and I'm going to go back through here and I'm going to create some bonus pages. I don't know, do you like Old Glory? I'm gonna start gluing because parts of this I really like. Okay, now again, if you like the original layout, that is what I want you to do. Okay, that is totally what I want you to do. All right, I have flipped this over and went with a more solid on this part. Okay. And for lining this up, what I'm trying to do is line up the white photo placeholders, okay? Because this has a mat, the others do not. All right, so that's how I'm trying to line that up on my layout. And I'm sitting down, so I don't know if it's, excuse me, I don't know if it's even. Okay. This is definitely getting foam tape. Okay. And I'm committing. It's getting late, and look at me commit. Okay. I did not peel this end off, right? Because I want to be able to tuck my photo underneath there, right? And I do like the ability to move stuff around, all right? Okay. All right. I think I'm going to pop this flag up. You guys, whenever you buy a kit, whether you buy it from me or you buy a kit like this, I don't ever want you to think that you have to do it exactly the way the designer did a kit. I think that is really, really important. Is that even? can't tell. Again, sitting down here. I think it's pretty good. Okay. Okay, now okay, this one I'm going to tuck under like this. This one I'm going to put on top like this. Then I'm going to take Celebrating America. And I'm going to put some foam tape on here. Then I'm going to bring this in here with our fireworks like this. All right. And they had this little rocket, which I still do think is cute over here on the edge. All right, which will attach. Then they had this clip with this frame. And again, I think that's cute. And we can add the bow up here with the clip. All right. And we can continue, we can still add the 1776 in here. Right? And still add that in there. All right. Because like I say, sometimes you don't need an embellishment on every single frame. You can, but it totally is not necessary. All right. Now, again, they used the stripes. And I don't know. I just don't think it needs it. So I'm going to omit it. All right. But if it is something that you like, again, here is the original. I'm gonna have to stand up. My knee is killing me though. Sorry, you guys. I'm riding the struggle bus. All right. So they have this over here. And so these two I swapped. All right. Land of the Free. They put it here in the center. All right. And they had the bow down here. I removed this photo mat because I just love this paper. I wanted to see more of this paper, and I added the gold glitter. So I removed the 4x4 here, and I slid this over, all right, and I put the title here with this 4x6, and I just moved this up here. So now we have this action going like this, and then it's going to come across our page, all right. So now down here, they have that stripe again, all right, and I'm not going to add the stripe. I don't know that we need that. I do love this Star Spangled Memories. I think, excuse me, I do think it's super cute. They do have this down here. And that is cute. But again, I don't know if you really need this on here. You still have a bunch of, I mean, we have a lot of embellishments here still, okay? And you still have some in the bag. So, you can add it over here if you want. I like this little cluster here. I think the spaceship is kind of cute. All right, we can add this clip. Actually, I think what I might do, I might tuck this. Let me see. Let me see if I can tuck this under just a little. Maybe they did too. Let me see. No, they had it laying on top. That's cute on top. All right. Now, if you don't want to put the bow up here, you don't have to. All right. They just had this 1776, and then they had a cluster of stars right here. Okay. And again, you don't have to use this if you don't want to. They had it on the 4x4. I don't want something on every single photo. I just don't. So I'm changing it up a little. All right, I think I'm going to do that. I think that's how I'm going to do it. You guys can just play with your embellishments until you get them where you want them. You may not want some of these same ones on here, and the beauty, you don't have to. That is the beauty of it. You do not have to. Do it however you want. I guess I'll leave it there now. All right. I kind of just like the flag by itself too. I think I'm just going to leave the flag. I love the flag on that blue, And I think I'm just going to leave it. And so now I have my page is kind of going like this. All right. Now they did add some stars up here. So I think we will add a few stars now. You guys are going to have quite a few embellishments left. Quite a few. All right, so we'll add some stars up there. And then they have a star over here. That's a white star. Looking for a red one. This is going to be our journaling block. Okay. And then over Land of the Free, they actually added some stars on here. Which looks kind of cute. Okay. Alrighty. And I think we're good. I think we're good. We can leave this down here if you want. Leave that down there. This would be it if we took it away. And again, I don't necessarily know that you need it here, but if you like it, then by all means, add it right here. Okay. But I think that's super cute, just like that. It really doesn't need a whole lot more. You're going to have your photos on here. It's going to be great. I think I'm going to save these. I really do. I think I'm going to save them. Okay, I'm going to leave mine like this, kind of simple. All right. And again, if you don't want to, you can do something totally different. Okay. All right, but that's layout number 2. And then we have lots and lots of embellishments. I cannot wait to see what I can do with this. Love this paper right here. Love it. So we're going to do something with that. Okay. So here's layout 2. And change it up however your little heart desires, you guys. Do not, I don't think I glued these on. Don't ever hesitate to change something. I guess that's my tip for the day, right? Don't hesitate to change it. All right. There you go, friends. All right. That is layout number 2.